Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel. And welcome back to another episode of the Indianapolis Bolts Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 24. We've made it back to the postseason. And if you're a avid watcher of the series, you know our history with the postseason. It's year number 3. We've made the playoffs each of the last 2 years, the first 2 years of the series. But we were bounced in the wild card. Once by the Cardinals, and then another time last year, I don't remember who took us out. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. I know the first year was against the Cardinals because it's burned in my memory. But I don't remember who took us out last year. But this year, we don't have to worry about that. We didn't even have to play in the wild card because we were so good this year. We won 105 games, which is good for the best record in the National League. Unfortunately, it's not the best record in all of baseball. That goes to the Rangers. But still, best record in the National League by a good amount. I mean, the Dodgers were close at 98, but that's really the last team that was kind of close in the National League. But I'm super, super happy with this team. If you're curious about stats for regular season or awards or anything like that, go back and watch the last episode, the end of it. That's where we discussed all those things. The most important thing to come out of the last episode was the emergence of Kyle Harrison. We were debating whether or not to trade him when we suffered the injury to Freddie Peralta when he tore his labrum and he's out for the season. We were debating whether or not to maybe not trade Kyle Harrison, but just put him back down in the minors and then bring somebody in a trade to replace him. But I didn't go ahead and do that. I said we might as well give him a shot, and then if he disappoints, then we will make the move. But we might as well at least give him the chance to earn his job. And he did. He earned that 5th spot by winning 11 games, going with a 3.87 ERA, a 1.3 whip, and a 1.8 WAR, and continuing to get better. And he's been unbelievably good. Speaking of unbelievably good, Paul Skeens won the Cy Young this year. He won the Cy Young with these numbers, which, to be fair, are not that much better than Kyle Harrison's numbers. He had a lot of strikeouts. He had obviously a lot of wins and not very many losses, which helps in the Cy Young race. But these numbers are not that much different to the numbers of Kyle Harrison. Obviously, the strikeout number is significantly different, which helps for Paul Skeens. But his overall, ERA, his whip, his WAR, all those counting stats, those are not that much different than Kyle Harrison. And Paul Skeens took home the Cy Young, which is awesome. He's only 23 years old. Only 23 years old. He took home the Cy Young. So I'm very, very excited for this postseason run. I think we can do it. I think we've got the right pieces, finally. We've got everybody at the top of their game that need to dominate when they need to dominate. We're taking on... Who are we taking on? We're taking on the Miami Marlins in the NLDS. Now, how we do the series here in the postseason, we will quick manage games so we can get through the entirety of the postseason in a single episode. We will quick manage games, and if we need to jump in to try to help the team get a run or get a win, then we will do that. Hopefully, we won't need to, and we'll just win every game and coast to a World Series. That's the goal, obviously. But I doubt that actually going to happen. I've played too much MLB The Show for that to happen. So let's start with game number 1 of the NLDS. We are at home, obviously, because we're the better team. So, and the Marlins had to get through the wild card just to get here. So we will quick manage the games. We had 105 wins. We cannot disappoint. As a franchise, we have not won a playoff series. We've won a playoff game, but we have not won a playoff series. And we're going to Electric Fieldhouse. The first time this stadium or this ballpark has hosted a playoff game higher than the wild card. Actually, I don't think... Did we host a playoff? No, we did. I think we did. Last year, I think we hosted a playoff game in the wild card. I think we were the better team in the wild card and we lost. Was it against the Pirates? Why am I thinking it's against the Pirates? I don't know. I feel like I know we went to St. Louis in year 1 and lost 2 out of 3. But I think we were the better team, so we hosted the wild card last year and lost. I think we lost the first 2. I don't think we won a single game last year. I don't remember exactly, but This is the first time we've ever hosted a series higher than the wild card, which is awesome. And Bieber will get the ball to start. I probably should give it to Paul Skeens if we're being totally honest, but it'll be the Biebs. We've got the lineup that we like. We're taking on Sandy Alcantara. I think we can do this. We've got a good team, a lot of good power hitters, a lot of good contact hitters, a lot of good just get on base guys. So I like our team. We got a nice little mix of everything. Couple lefties in there, a switch hitting guy in Jonah Heim. I like the team. I like the team a lot. Let's get into it. Game number 1 of the NLDS, the first time we've ever played here as a franchise. Let's do this. Shane Bieber needs to get the job done. He needs to pitch really, really well. And if he can do that, we'll be golden. We will be golden, Pony Boy. But it's a pitching duel here in game number 1. Alcantara and Bieber are going band for band. We are in the bottom of the 8th. Now we're in the top of the 9th. Oh my God, it's gotten crazy. We are here in the top of the 9th. You know what? I'm jumping in. First game, I'm jumping in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting crazy. I'm getting freaky. It is the top of the 9th of game 1 of the NLDS. I obviously don't want to jump into too many games because that'll just take a lot of time. I hopefully won't need to jump into a bunch of games. That's the goal. Oh, they signed Juan Soto. I forgot about that. I feel like we talked about that when it happened in the offseason. Riley Green will be there to catch his fly ball in center field. And Shane Bieber is 1 out away from a beautiful 9-inning playoff game. It's the Burger Man who stands in his way. 2-1 count. Burger versus Bieber is a weird thing to say. 2-1 cutter. He fouls that off to the bullpen. And we are 1 strike away. Let's go with the slider. Hit him with it. Craziness here. Slider doesn't swing. The discipline's out of control for Burger. We'll go with the knuckle curve. That'll get him to swing, absolutely. You can't handle the knuckler. Got him swinging. And Bieber has a perfect 9 innings of baseball. Well, not a perfect game. You get what I mean. A beautiful 9 innings of baseball, I guess I should say. And they pull Alcantara. Maybe that was the mistake. Because here comes Kyle Tucker, who dominated when he returned from injury. He was injured for most of the season. I need to put something in the center field area there in our stadium. Because when it's sunny days like this, it's hard to see the baseball. It's very hard to see that baseball coming in from the pitcher. Because that green thing in center field is just there. Maybe I need to put like a black, change it to a black background or something. Something that helps be able to see the baseball. I don't know. Because it's kind of a struggle when it's this shadow arrangement. Come on, Garcia. Kyle Tucker didn't get the hit that we needed him to get. And like that, I didn't see the baseball very well. I did not see the baseball very well in that Adolis Garcia at bat. Tristan Casas. We had 3 of our best hitters in the lineup. 1, 2, 3, bottom 9, and I chopped that one. Can Casas beat the throw, though? Get there, Casas. Get there! Oh, he just needs to be a little bit faster. If he's just a little bit faster, he wins that automatically. And we are going to start to think about pulling our big dog, Shane Bieber. But I'm going to give him the 10th. He's still got decent energy. He's only over 100 pitches by 3, now 4. So it's not like he's overly exerting himself. Christian Walker fouls off the slider. Got to give him that knuckler. Let's go back to the knuckle curve. And he chases after and misses it. Can't handle it. He can't handle the knuckler. Good job from the Biebs. Now we've got ourselves. Jackson Merrill has made his way over to Miami. A lot of stuff has happened in these 3 years. Jackson Merrill no longer playing for the Padres, playing for the Marlins in the postseason. Circle change, swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Biebs. That's strikeout number 10 for Shane Bieber. And now it's Brendan Rodgers, who's 0 for 3 today. He will swing over the top of a fastball. Actually, that was underneath it. Swings underneath the fastball. And here comes the 1-2 slider. Swing and a miss, and Shane Bieber is cooking. Shane Bieber is having an all-time performance here for the Bolts. He might put himself in the record books in Bolts franchise history here. Riley Green up next to lead off the bottom of the 11th. Maybe I should allow the CPU to handle this. Maybe we could get ourselves a little bit of a better performance because I can't see the baseball. It's hard for me to see this baseball coming in from the pitcher's hand. Oh, I chopped it to second base, and I don't think Riley Green's going to be able to make the play. Nope. Riley Green does not beat the throw. One down in the inning. It's Christopher Morel. I just need one swing of the bat. One swing of the bat, and we've got ourselves a walk-off. But I was late on that one. That wasn't me missing the baseball. That was just me being stupid and not swinging on time. Jonah Heim. Come on, Jonah. You're the last hope. I was late again. I got to get the timing down. I'm trying to be too perfect. I'm trying to get that one pitch to hit the home run. I just need to get on base. And Heim will do just that. Keeps the inning alive here on bottom of the 10th. Gets on base. Now, are they going to ask me for a pinch runner in this situation? No, they're not. Okay. I wasn't sure if they were going to. We got Sal Frelick up, who was battling with Stephen Kwan for the left field spot. He gets it against... I think he gets against righties and Kwan gets it against lefties. I can't remember for sure. It could be the other way around. Oh, that's called strike two. You cannot call that strike two, ump. Come on. Oh, you're supposed to be our ump. You're not supposed to be in favor of the Marlins. Frelick puts that into center field. That's got some carry to it, but not enough. It's a fly out to center field, and we got even more free baseball. And I mean, why go away from what's working? Shane Bieber is still here, and he's rolling. But he's definitely going to be dead tired for the next appearance that he will have to pitch. So hopefully he'll get some good time to rest. Ronaldo Hernandez is up, and he fouls that into, or puts that in foul territory. I don't think Kyle Tucker's got a chance at this. Nope. A couple yards away. We'll go slider, try to get him to strike out here. And he does. Underneath the slider, another strikeout for Bieber. Strikeout number 12, number 12 for Shane Bieber, which is kind of weird. You'd think that Shane Bieber pitching 11 innings would have had more than whatever strikeouts he had, because I've struck out a lot of people since I've jumped in. We get Luis Arraez, another quick inning for Bieber. That might be the last inning for Bieber. He was starting to get his energy down, so I don't want to take it too far. 0 for 3 with a walk for the Juice. That is not ideal. We need Juice to be a little bit better. And he chops that into shallow. Actually, that's not shallow. I thought it was going to fall a little bit sooner than that. Into right center field. Soto makes the play. Willy Adames had a good year. Let's see if he can have a good postseason. Oh, that ball's gone. It has to be. It's going to curve foul. That ball was literally down the middle. Literally down the middle. That's the home run pitch. But because I just had the bad timing, it goes foul instead of being a walk-off. That's unbelievable. That pitch was the pitch. Ryan Weathers gave me an out. He gave me a chance to get out of this game with a victory, and I just messed it up. And now we're back to Kyle Tucker. We have officially got around to every single at-bat since jumping into this baseball game. Come on, Kyle. You're the big money signing in the free agent period. I want you to deliver. I'd love for you just to get on base, really. A hit would be awesome, but I would take a walk as well. Or I'll take a fly out to left field also. Yep, I'll take that too. You know what? I've tried. I can't do it with this center field wall. So, you know what I'm going to do? First, I'm going to take Bieber out of the game. We're going to put Devin Williams in. But I'm going to put it in the hands of fate. We're going to hopefully win this baseball game. Pitching change. Max Meyer comes in. Ground out from Garcia. Casas walks. Riley Green strikes out. 2-run homer. Christopher Morel. I think. Yes, it was Christopher Morel. And it's a walk-off. Oh, thank God. Christopher Morel with the 2-run homer walks us off in the bottom of the 12th, I think that might have been. Yeah, bottom of the 12th. Shane Bieber, 11 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, and the fact that he doesn't get the win out of that is kind of crazy. And apparently I lost my connection to the show. I don't know what's going on. I haven't lost my connection online. I don't know. Sometimes the show's weird. All right, next game is Hunter Green. Do I feel confident with Hunter Green on the mound? I don't know. I don't really know. I think I feel confident. Yeah, let's give it to Hunter Green. We'll give it to Hunter Green. A lot of our guys are going to be tired, that's for sure. All right, let's see what we can do. Hunter Green's already allowed 3 hits. 4 hits. But, oh my God, 5 runs. We rally for 5 runs in the 4th. That gives Hunter a lot of cushion. And I think his day is going to be done. He goes 6 strong innings, allows 6 hits, but a good day from him. We'll bring in Abner Uribe. And he does a good job. I will take him out and bring in Josh Hader to set up the 8th. And then we will shut the door with Batista in the 9th. And we do it. 5-0. We take a 2-game series lead. Hunter Green did a good job. Hunter Green did a great job. And now we go to Miami with a 2-0 series lead. It's 1-1 Phillies and Dodgers in the other side of the bracket. Or the other side of the NL side of the bracket. All right, we go to South Beach. Hunter Brown, he will get the job. And we start hot. 3 runs in the first inning. Love to see that. 5 runs now, 2 in the second. The Marlins have finally scored their first run in the postseason. Well, in the NLDS. I'm sure they scored runs in the wild card. They scored runs, first run of the NLDS. They've been shut out in 2 games so far. Another run in the 4th makes it 6-1. Brown's pitching pretty well, but he allows 2 in the 5th. It's 6-3. Brown's day is going to be over. We're going to bring in Gregory Santos. 3 more runs in the 7th. Let's go, guys. That's what I'm talking about. 3 more runs in the 8th. Okay, this one is over. We're going to bring in Devin Williams in the 8th. Oh, but he allows 3 in the 8th to get it 12-6. We get an extra one, and it is over. 13-6. We sweep the Marlins in 3 games, and we're taking on either the Phillies or the Dodgers. Oh, my God, what a beautiful thing. We finally won our first ever. Oh, the Phillies beat the Dodgers. Whoa. We win our first ever playoff series. That's the first time in franchise history we have won a playoff series. Oh, my God, it finally happened. I didn't think it would ever happen. I did not think it would ever happen. But we are taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Over on the other side, it's going to be the Rangers and the Twins for the ALCS. Very interesting. I'm just happy we don't have to take on the Phillies. But maybe the Phillies are going to be, or we don't take on the Dodgers, I mean. Maybe the Phillies are going to be even more tough than what the Dodgers would have been. Game number 1 of the NLCS. First time I've ever said that here in the Bolt series. We have it at home. And the Cy Young winner, Paul Skeens, will get the ball. Everybody's fresh. We had like 4 or 5 days to rest, so that's perfect. The Phillies probably did not. And here we go. Game 1 of the NLCS. Phillies start with a 1-0 lead, but we get it back with a 1-run score in the bottom of the half of the first. And we get another one in the second, but they get one in the third. Come on, Paul. That's 2 in the 4th. I don't like that, Paul. What are we doing here, Paul? You're out. You're done, Paul. Garrett Crochet will come in. Come on, Zach Wheeler's not that good. 2 more in the 7th. We get 1 back in the bottom half of the 7th. Devin will come in. Come on, boys. I might have to jump in here. We got the bottom of the 8th. 6-3. I got to try. I don't know if I can do anything, but I got to try. They have pulled Zach Wheeler and brought in Sir Anthony Dominguez. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. They're setting up the save opportunity. But luckily, it's nighttime here in Indianapolis. So, Electric Fieldhouse is not lit up by the sun. And I can see the baseball. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. Hopefully it does. As we got a 2-2 count to Willy Adames. Come on, Willie. We need to start a rally here. We need to start a rally. That's a good swing, but it's going to be caught. Brandon Marsh. The dollar store Jason Worth. Unbelievable. Kyle Tucker up next. That was a good swing, too. Oh, that pitch is right down the middle. How did I miss that? Ah! Kyle Tucker flies out to center field. An unfortunate result there. That's another good swing. These balls should be base hits. Garcia flies to right, but it's going to hook foul. I really hope we have a chance to put somebody in the Wall of Fame. I mean, we haven't really done anything yet. Garcia sends that into left center gap. That's going to be extra bases for Adolis Garcia. Maybe. I'm going to send him to second base. He got to get aggressive in the postseason, and he's going to be tagged out. Adolis Garcia tagged out when he sent that. But how in the world am I still alive? How is that? And that's a home run. Ball game. Brandon Marsh, the dollar store Jason Worth, has just given the Phillies a 7-3 lead on the first pitch I threw. Yep, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. We're going to lose game 1 of the NLCS to the Philadelphia Phillies. I rather would have played the Dodgers. Not a good start, especially from our Cy Young winner, Paul Skeens. What are we doing here, Paul? 4 innings, 4 runs, 6 strikeouts, 8 hits? What are we doing, Paul? I thought you were the Cy Young. What happened? Now we got Kyle Harrison up. I hope Kyle Harrison has a little bit of a better showing than Skeens does, or Skeens did. All right, here we go. Let's get it done. Good start. At least they didn't start with 1 run. We get 1 in the bottom half of the second. Okay, well, they put 2 in the 5th. Kyle's probably not going to be able to make it another inning, so we'll bring in Trevor Rogers. Come on, guys. Where are the bats? Where'd they go? Where did the bats go? Oh, my God. What is happening? Bottom 9, we lose. We couldn't score a single run. Well, we got 1 run. We couldn't score another run. We are down 2-0 to the Philadelphia Phillies as we go to Philly. Oh, my God. What happened to us? This is exactly the kind of thing that happened to us the past 2 years in the wild card round. The bats just disappeared. The bats just disappear for some reason. And I don't know why. Shane Bieber dominated game 1 of the NLDS. We need him to dominate again. Okay, looks like the bats have woken up here in game 3. Maybe we finally realized that we're in danger. We got 4 here in the 7th. Bieber's going again. Give Bieber the game. And he did it. Shane Bieber is on a heater right now. We take a game. Shane Bieber is killing the postseason. We take a game on the road. At least we won't get swept. It's now game 4. Hunter Green on the mound. Come on, bats. We're going up against Zach Wheeler again. There's no way he can be that well rested. He just pitched a couple days ago. Phillies put up 3 runs. We get back 2. Hunter Green, I'm taking you out. I'm going to bring in Crochet. We put up 2 more in the 6th. But Crochet allows 2 in the 5th. Oh, my God. Oh, what's happening? Look at that run of scores. So we put up 2 in the 5th. They come back and put up, or we come back and put up 2 more in the 6th. Then they put up 2 in the bottom half of the 6th. Then we put up 3 in the top of the 7th. Bringing in Devin Williams. Again, Devin Williams. And then we shut the door with Felix Bautista. No! Okay. Oh my God. I thought that said 8. I thought that said 8 for a second. I almost had a massive breakdown. The Bolts hold on and defeat the Phillies 7-6. I thought that said 8-7. Oh my God. I almost flipped out. Oh, thank you, Indianapolis. Why couldn't we do this at home? We could be over now. Like, this would have been a sweep if we would have just woken up. The bats just were not there for some reason. But now it's Hunter Brown on the road in Philly. And they're going to wear their City Connects. Oh, please, Hunter, please. Look at the ERA from Shane Bieber. He is on what a run he's on. I might even pitch him for game 6 if we win this one. Hunter Brown, I need you to play good. And I need the bats to be really, really good. It's a 1-1 game. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. There we go. There we go. Get another run. They take out Mick Abel. I'm going to take Hunter Brown out. He did his job. He did it good enough. We're going to bring in Gregory Santos. And Santos gets us to the 8th. That's allowing us to bring in Josh Hader. We get 3 in the 9th. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. And then Bautista comes in to close it. And he does it. Oh my God. The Bolts have rallied. Oh my God. The Bolts have rallied. From down 0-2 to now 3-2 up. All on the road. What a wild ride. The Twins have already secured their spot in the World Series. They beat the Rangers, who were the #1 seed. I think they won 106 games. What did they win? Yeah, they won 106 games, so they were better than us by a game, and they fall in the ALCS. One more game, and Bieber's on the mound. I'm not giving it to Skeens. He destroyed me. He destroyed my confidence that I had in him. I'm giving it to Bieber. Why wouldn't I? I'm giving the ball to Bieber for Game 6. Come on, Shane. 2 in the top or the bottom of the first. That's exactly the way to start. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Shane Bieber is the greatest pitcher of all time. The Indianapolis Bolts have their first ever pennant. We win the National League Championship Series, and we are playing in the World Series. And you can thank Shane Bieber. 3-hit shutout in Game 6. Oh my God. And he's getting Game 1. I don't care. He's getting Game 1 of the World Series. He's had 4 days to rest. He's going to be fine. He's going to be absolutely fine. And we're doing all this without Freddie Peralta. Don't forget about that. And for the first time in franchise history, we are playing in the World Series. This is why I spent all that money. This is why we have this many expensive contracts. This is why we paid Shane Bieber. This is why we paid Kyle Tucker. This is why we paid Josh Hader. This is why we paid Adolis Garcia. This is why actually we traded for Adolis Garcia. This is why we paid Devin Williams. We paid for these players to get us to this moment, and they've done it. I was a little bit worried there when we lost the first 2 games, but when we went on the road to Philadelphia and took all 3, I knew something was about to go crazy. And Shane Bieber is the guy. If he's not the MVP of everything, I don't care what you're thinking. How in the world is Adolis Garcia the postseason MVP right now and not Shane Bieber? You're smoking on that Adolis Garcia pack. You got to get that Bieber pack. What are we doing here? I know that he's hitting 353. Bieber has won us 3 games. Even though he didn't technically get credit for this one, he still won us that game. All right, whatever. Bieber's getting the ball for Game 1 of the World Series. I don't care. He had 4 days to rest. He's going to be perfectly fine. He's going to be perfectly fine. There's no need to worry. He's unbelievable. You're unbelievable. He's getting it. Game 1 of the World Series. The World Series. Not just a series, the World Series. We start hot. 5 runs in the first. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. 2 more in the second. Another one in the third. If we could score every single inning, I would love it. 2 more in the fourth. Bieber allows 2 in the sixth. Oh my God, it's 13-3. Bieber, you've done enough. You're coming out. It's going to be Uribe. 2 more in the 7th. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I wanted last year. The bats have arrived. Uribe, you're getting the 8th as well. Oh my God, it's 5 runs in the 8th. We only missed 1 inning where we didn't score at least 1 run. This is what I'm talking about. Devin Williams, end the game. And he does. 20 runs. 20 of them. And the Juice hit 2 of them. Hit 2 home runs. And he had, oh my God, did he cycle? He had a home run. No, okay, he had 2 home runs. Okay, if he would have had 5 for 6, he would have had a cycle. But he had 2 home runs, a double, and a triple. That is awesome. And we take game 1. 20 runs. My God, I haven't seen 20 runs put up in a long time. Now we go up against Pablo Lopez. They have Shane Bieber playing in this one because he's scheduled to play in this one. He's not going to. I'm not going to push him that hard. I'm not an evil person. I'm not a dictator. But we do have our option. We can go to Hunter Green. I might want to go to Hunter Brown, actually. No, let's go to Hunter Green. We'll give it to Hunter Green. Game 2 of the World Series. Let's do this. Maybe we used all of our runs in the first game. Hopefully that's not true. We get 1 in the 4th to take a 2-1 lead. I'm going to take Hunter Green out. We're going to bring in Trevor Rogers. And he delivers. He gets us to the 8th. It's 2-1. We bring in Josh Hader. Oh my God, Josh Hader, what did you just do? Oh my God, Josh Hader, what did you just do? 6 runs in the 8th. It's 7-2. The Twins win. Josh Hader, what happened, big dog? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. We were set. We were good to go. It was 2-1. 6 runs in the 8th. I can't believe my eyes. And now we go to Minnesota. Minnesota. I can't believe this. What happened? What in the wide world of sports just happened? 3 runs in the first. Good way to start. 5 runs in the 4th. Even better way to finish. Another one in the 5th. Another one in the 8th. And I'm going to give Hunter Brown the game. 10-0. Hunter Brown shuts down the Twins. He only allows 3 hits and 11 strikeouts. That's what I'm freaking talking about, Hunter Brown. Let's go. Big dog. We've scored 30 runs in 2 games. Well, 32 runs in 2 games. My God. We're unstoppable right now. 2-1 series. Another one in Minnesota. Who's going to get this? Is Skeens going to get it? Do I really trust Paul Skeens? I don't know. I don't know if I trust Paul Skeens or not. I think I trust Kyle Harrison more, which is kind of wild to say given the situation earlier in the season. It's 1-1. Kyle, don't do this to me, Kyle. I put my faith in you, Kyle. You're done. You're done. You're done, Kyle. You're done. You're done, Kyle. Another one in the 6th. It's 5-3. Uribe's done. We bring in... No. Uribe will get the 7th. Uribe. Pitching change. Devin Williams. Oh, Devin. Oh, my God, yes! Top of the 9th, 5 runs. Oh, mommy. Finish it. We are 1 game away. We are 1 game away from a World Series. Sal Frelick hits a home run in the game. We are 1 game away from a World Series trophy in year number 3 of the Bolts franchise. And you know who's getting the ball. You absolutely know who's getting this baseball. It is going 100% to Shane Bieber. 1,000. There wasn't even a second thought. Of course Bieber's getting this ball. We already start 3-0, but the Twins come back with 4. My God, Shane, what happened? Come on, Bats. Come on, Bats. This is our chance. Oh, my God. Shane, you're done. Your day's over. Devin Williams. We tied it in the 9th. Extra baseball? We've got extra baseball. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We got 2 in the top of the 10th. Oh, my God. Bottom of the 10th. Final game, hopefully, of the World Series. You know I'm jumping in. It is the bottom of the 10th in Game 5 of the World Series. And Felix Bautista has come to the mound to ice it. 3 outs, and the Bolts are world champions for the first time in franchise history. This is a historic, monumental moment, but Alex Kirilloff gives them a leadoff single to start the 10th. The bottom half. That's okay. That just puts double play territory. Royce Lewis, a guy that I've wanted on the Bolts since the beginning. Don't you dare be the death of me, Royce Lewis. Fouls off the slider. Splitter time. Can't handle it, strike 3. First out. Oh, what happened? What? It appears that Felix Bautista may have pulled something in the groin region? Fortunately, Bautista is able to walk off the field, which is a good sign that it's not torn. However, Bautista will... What? Felix, what? There's 2 outs left. You couldn't just ice your groin and get out there? Who do we... Oh, my God. Who do we put in? Who do we put in to end this game? I can't trust Josh Hader. Or can I? You know what? I'm trusting Josh Hader. This is his redemption. This is his redemption. All right, Josh. Julian is up. Double play wins the World Series. This is Josh Hader's redemption. He allowed 6 runs in the 8th inning that lost us the game in Game 2. but he strikes out Julian. We are 1 out away from a World Series win. Ryan Jeffers. Beautiful pitch. 1 strike away. Slider. I know haters getting tired, but we got to believe. Foul tip. Circle change. End this game. Grounder. Casas. We've won the World Series. The Indianapolis Bolts are on top for the first time in franchise history. We did it. We did it. We won the World Series. Oh my God, I can't believe we actually did it. Oh. It wasn't without the drama, that is for sure. But we actually did it. Now, unfortunately, we have to celebrate in front of their fans on the road. We don't get to celebrate in front of our own place, our own fans in front of our own building, but that'll be for the parade. We've won the first title in franchise history. It's a historic moment. It's a groundbreaking, monumental occasion. And we get the trophy. The first significant piece of hardware to put in the trophy cabinet. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful. I might shed a tear. It's a beautiful thing. This is why we paid the guys that we paid. Our first World Series championship. Look at that team picture. That's immortalized in history forever. It's forever in history. World Series champions for the first time. Oh my God. We actually did it. He pulled his groin. I can't believe he actually pulled his groin. With 2 outs to go, he pulled his groin. That's crazy. But the Bolts have won the World Series. I can't believe it. I'm honestly stunned. Adolis Garcia gets World Series MVP, and he gets playoff MVP. I feel like Shane Bieber was robbed. Shane Bieber was absolutely, utterly robbed of the playoff MVP. 3 wins. Should have had 4, but he didn't get the win in game 1 of the DS. 3 wins. He pitched 42 innings. Had 41 strikeouts. He had a sub-1 ERA for a long time until that final game in the World Series against the Twins. And a .64 whip. He had barely allowed any runs. He shut out like 3 different teams. I mean, Shane Bieber deserves the world. If he wants a lifetime contract, he can have it. I don't care. What's his contract even like? He's got 2 more years after this. If he wants a lifetime contract, he deserves it now. I mean, the way that he played, we probably don't win the World Series. We probably don't even make it past the Marlins without Shane Bieber. So, we definitely don't make it past the Phillies, that's for sure. Oh my God. We actually did it. We actually won the World Series in Season 3. We've avenged our losses. We've written the wrongs of the past. We have not let our fans down. They were worried. They were like, this team has got all the potential. All the media outlets in Indianapolis and national coverage, they were saying, what is going on with this team? They have all the assets they need. They're just not playing in the biggest moments. They're not coming up. They're choking in the playoffs. And all of the offseason hype, all of the offseason talk about, I mean, Stephen A. Smith was talking. Max Kellerman was talking. Everybody was saying. Local media, Pat McAfee, everybody was talking about if they don't win at least a playoff game here in year 3, everybody needs to be fired. The owner needs to sell the team. Like, they were talking crazy. But we did it. We didn't listen to the noise. We blocked it out, and we won the World Series. How do we bounce back? How do we follow up what we just did this year, this magical, historic, legendary run? I guess you'll have to wait and find out in the next episode. If you enjoyed this one, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club in celebrating the Bolts winning their first ever championship in franchise history. And thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.